It has been truly amazing to watch the organization grow and thrive to the point where we're now celebrating 10 years of impact.
Together at Digital Promise, we will work with educators in partnership with communities to create learning pathways where students are centered and thriving, with a focus on those who are furthest from opportunity.
Together at Digital Promise, we will change the lives of many people in the education space and tech industry. And I think we're going to do that by being the trailblazers that we are.
Together at Digital Promise, we are going to build a research hub that is deeply committed to equity, to efficacy, and also really involving people, all stakeholders in education, in our research.
Together at Digital Promise, we will make a difference in the communities we serve on a day-to-day basis.
Together at Digital Promise, we will continue to commit to and advocate for social justice.
Together at Digital Promise, we are breaking down silos, innovating new ways to impact education, and bringing learning and opportunity to learners around the world.
Together at Digital Promise, we will address the issues of digital divide with research-based innovative practices.
More students could have experiences of powerful learning where they can understand how the world is made and that they are the ones who can make it better.
It is my commitment that we keep equity and inclusion at the forefront as we build out policy and practice as our organization grows and expands to meet the mission that Digital Promise was founded on.
When I think about the work, I reflect on the fact that there's good work and there's important work. And at Digital Promise, we do important work.
Digital Promise really focuses on people. We operate at the intersection of educators, researchers, and technology developers.
I joined Digital Promise to help create learning experiences where students can share their perspectives and inspire action on issues they care about.
We're really asking some different questions about who has access and who is recognized. And those questions are going to be what helps us to help people who are from historically marginalized communities.
We've doubled down on our efforts to amplify the voices and the genius of those who have been underrepresented and historically marginalized in this space. And that's what gives me hope for what we can do together over the next 10 years.
When I think about innovation at Digital Promise, I think about the team and their brilliance and how hard they work to create new and interesting approaches to solving really big problems.
When I think of innovation at Digital Promise, I think of the combination of researchers, designers, developers, and networks of practitioners in one collective that makes us truly unique in tackling the most pressing challenges in education.
When I think about innovation at Digital Promise, I think of never resting on our laurels.
When I think of successful innovation at Digital Promise, I think of an idea that might start with an individual or a small group of people, but it never really ends there. Instead, innovation here truly reflects a highly iterative and inclusive process